What's up, ninjas? Congratulations on completing the previous video for day 1 on setup. Now it is time to put your new knowledge to the test with a few multiple choice questions. Feel free to rewatch the previous video to bolster your understanding of this topic based on how you go in this quiz. Ready? Let's begin. First question. You can create a blockchain account using blank. And the options are randomly generated numbers, randomly selected dictionary words, and a blockchain node and or wallet software. I'll pause for a bit while you think of the answer. And the answer is all three. Did you get that right? So what is a blockchain account? It comprises of a private key, a public key, and an address. So it's generated in that order. So first you have a randomly generated number from a very large space. So that's your private key. Then from that, you can derive your public key in a one-way, one-direction operation. And then from that, you can derive your address. You've got these three things, you've got a blockchain account. Now, the randomly selected dictionary words basically add a layer of abstraction on top of that just to make it easier to work with or remember as a human. Easier to remember words than numbers, right? So that's also known as your seed phrase, and the BIP39 process allows you to use your seed phrase to derive your private key, and then from there, the steps repeat, and then you've got your blockchain account. Now, this is possible to do manually, of course, but it would be very, very tedious and error-prone and probably also insecure. And that's where blockchain nodes and blockchain wallet software come in. They allow you to just do that process, all that advanced mathematics and cryptography, just do it very quickly and efficiently and more securely than you could as a human. So yeah, all three is the answer. Want to read up more on that? Here are some resources from the Cipherin glossary as well as the Bitcoin wiki. I'd encourage you to check those out. Next question. You can or should reveal your blank. And the options are account address, seed phrase, and cryptographic public key. I'll pause for a bit while you think of the answer. And the answer is the account address and cryptographic public key. Now, these are public because this is what the address is needed for other accounts to be able to transfer or otherwise interact with your account. And the cryptographic public key is a way to verify that transactions that are claimed to be signed by your account actually are signed by your account. So those two are necessary to be revealed. The seed phrase, on the other hand, if you recall from the previous question, is used to generate your private key. So if you reveal your seed phrase, you reveal your private key. And that's absolutely something you should not do, right? Because then other people can operate your account as if they were you. And chances are all your funds are going to be stolen within a matter of minutes. So don't do that. To read up more on this, check out Cipherin glossary on private keys, specifically the section on why private key security is important. Next question. Cryptocurrency and tokens have real value on, and the options are Injective mainnet and Injective testnet. I'll give you a moment to think about the answer. And the answer is, of course, Injective mainnet, right? So mainnet, you can think of it as production. So all the cryptocurrencies, tokens, etc., they all have real value there because that is, that's where the real interactions happen. That's where the expectation is of the application is to perform correctly and the tokens, currencies, etc., to work. And they're validated and secured by the blockchain network. That is not true on the Injective testnet, as with any other blockchain testnet, because that's essentially provided as a testing or staging environment. So you have things like faucets, etc., so you can get your currencies for free. And of course, anything that isn't scarce, right, like it's provided for free, that makes it not valuable by definition of demand and supply. So yeah. Real value on mainnet and test value on testnet. Read up more about this on the Trust Wallet blog. there is an article on blockchain mainnets versus testnets. I encourage you to check that out. Now, you have tested your knowledge with a quick quiz. So, did you get the questions right? Was there anything that you were not sure of? Add your questions in the comment section below, and all the links for the resources mentioned will be provided in the description below as well. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. But before you go, note that this is a preview edition of the video that is part of the 7 Days of Injective course. We are creating the full version of the course with all the bells and whistles, and if you watch this far, I'm sure that you will be keen on that too. So do sign up by using the form, by scanning a QR code, or clicking on the link in the description for this video. For now, on to the next video.